Hey guys, how's it going? It's Andre Sospino with the AO Solution, coming at you today here in my office with my whiteboard. Wanted to share with you guys some awesome insight about drive. I've been holed up in my office, guys, for 24 hours. I'm on 4 hours of sleep right now. You can probably tell I haven't shaven in probably 2 days, which is a long time for me. And truly, it's because I can't. I can't really stop doing what I'm doing because I'm so driven by it. It's my dream, bringing to the home-based industry great information, great training, and great content, so you don't have to really jump through the hoops, so you don't really have to feel like you're constantly getting sold or going through gimmicks and hoops to get to the information that you want. And so you can really build a business that's not going to get flagged on Facebook and that's not going to get taken down on YouTube. And so you can build your own brand regardless of the products that you promote, so you can really build a solid foundation for long-term success. And I'm truly driven to bring that to you because I know what it's like to be uncertain. I totally understand what it's like to not know if the move you're making right now is the correct one, and feeling like, wow, what if I mess up? What if all this effort that I'm putting in goes to waste? And a lot of that can happen throughout our course of being entrepreneurs, especially if we're brand new to entrepreneurship and starting business on our own. And to be honest with you guys, I've dealt with that. I've dealt with the ups and downs of procrastination and working hard and losing focus and getting focused and really just being clear with your intentions and then not being clear with your intentions, being enthusiastic one day and then just crashing the next. And I'll tell you guys, I haven't experienced that in a while because of two things that I really want to share with you guys about how to really create drive, how to really create that drive to succeed, that drive to just continue and be consistent, persistent, and tenacious, right? And those two things are fear and faith. See, what we have to understand is that fear exists to protect us, right? And of course, there's nothing to fear but fear itself, and fear can really hold us back, and that's absolutely true. But fear is the emotion, holding you back is the action. So really, fear doesn't have to hold you back if you don't allow it to, right? For me, it was fear of not being able to support my family, my parents, when they got older and they wouldn't be able to work or generate income. And what if they lost help from the government, right? That can get taken away from them. They were so dependent on that, completely not realizing that can just get taken away from them in a second, right? And fear of that happening to them. Fear of being stuck in a career that I'm not happy with for decades on a measly salary that just allows me to scrape by, and being stuck in there for decades, right? And I'm talking about a career that you don't want to be in, right? If you love your career, if you love your job, if you're satisfied with your salary, I'm not talking to you, but I'm definitely fearful of that ever happening to me, right? Those types of fears. The fear of only seeing the beautiful exotic places of the world from documentaries on the Travel Channel and the Discovery Channel, right? Those fears of regret, of not having experienced my life to the fullest, keep me driven, right? And truly, that's important, because I gotta keep reminding myself that I'm not some special being that can just work an hour a day and put a little bit every day to eventually get to my results, right? Because I have more time than that, realistically, and I know I do, even though I'm very busy. But I have the time to continue. I have the time to put more effort into those extra things that will create prosperity for me faster, right? And can create prosperity for you faster, right? And then there's faith, and this one is crucial. Faith is really what combats fear and what combats the fact that fear can really hold us back, right? It's the fact that, yes, I'm afraid. Yes, I'm nervous, right? Yes, right now, I'm feeling rejection approaching this prospect. I'm fearing asking this person to purchase my product. I'm fearing investing into this training that's going to help me automate my business. That's going to help me be a better marketer, right? But I have faith in the fact that I'm going to get something out of it. I have faith in the fact that it's going to assist me in my progression, right? I have faith in humanity and the fact that we can save the oceans of our planet from the abuse and destruction that we're putting it through, that's going to lead to disastrous consequences. I have faith in the Food and Drug Administration and the educational system in our country that is currently failing our children day by day. See, I have faith that I can contribute to the acceleration of that process, right? I have faith that I can be part of the change that I want to see in the world. And where does this faith come from, right? Where does this faith truly come from? It comes from the fact that I have seen people do greater things with less. It comes from the fact that I've heard people with circumstances that you would never even imagine, and how they can just break through those barriers, break through those walls to inspire others. I have friends that have gone through the worst of sexual abuse and physical abuse growing up. And these powerful stories that at first they didn't understand why they went through it, eventually leads to them inspiring people and being able to help people break through their barriers and break through their uncertainties and break through those subconscious mental blockages that are keeping them from living a life of fulfillment, right? That is what gives me faith. It's the fact that I've seen people do more with less. So I have no excuse. So I have no reason to not be able to contribute to this world, to contribute to my universe, to contribute to my reality, rather than just living through it and waiting to die, right? And that's what I'm bringing to you. That's how you really create drive. It's when you really understand that and you really see that you have so many options in this world, that you have so many capabilities, but maybe the fact is that fear is keeping us in tunnel vision. Fear is keeping us from really being able to be innovative and being able to be creative and being able to be risky, right? But what you need to add to that is the faith. When you add the faith, in yourself, when you add that, that's when you add the confidence. That's when you're not going to be able to go to sleep, because you know that the more you work, the closer you get to your dreams. You know that for every hour that you put into your vision, truly you're surpassing everybody else that's playing it slow and steady wins the race, right? Because the truth is that slow and steady doesn't win the race, right? Having a pace wins the race. Not overwhelming yourself wins the race. Slow and steady, not so much. It's really having a consistent pace, a consistent motion, right? A marathon runner doesn't exert all their energy at once. They understand that they have to have reserve energy to keep going. And they have faith that they can complete those 26, 30 miles, right? Whatever it may be. It's really about consistent effort and really you build that drive to have consistent effort? It's by reminding yourself of what you're afraid of and those things that you don't want to become of your life, and remembering to have faith in your progress. Have faith in your ability to really move forward and achieve the dreams that you've been out to set. Achieve that idea that was so great, right? How many of us have just had great ideas that we want to implement, but we just don't know where to start? But faith in the fact that there's someone out there that's done it and that has tried to do something similar, and you can go out there and you can learn how they did it, and step by step, day by day, you can eventually get to that result. It's when you know your intentions, when you know your vision, and you have faith in the clarity of it, that you can really get there. So that's all I want to share with you guys on how to really build drive and procrastination and the ups and downs of working hard at your business one day to just kind of take a break for the next few days and then work again and then go to an event, feel inspired, get it to work for 48 hours and then lose that motivation and that inspiration because we can't create it within ourselves, right? But this is how you create it within yourself. This is how I created it for myself. Hopefully it works for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video and share it with someone that could really use a motivational boost, that could really use some insight on how to stay consistent. So thank you guys so much for watching and take care.